Hey everyone, welcome to another quick demo of JOYN FSM. Today we'll be discussing planned workflows using the parent-child tasks feature. So this feature is primarily used when you have a series of parallel or series tasks that accomplish a larger job. For example, today's demo will be about replacing a sightglass, where step number 1 will be delivering a manlift, followed by a lockout tag out or de-energizing of the system, then actually replacing the sightglass, followed by re-energizing the system, and then releasing the manlift. So let's see how the setup of this works for this type of a parent-child task. First, we'll do step number 1, which is delivering the manlift or the forklift, and that will not have any dependencies. And step 2 is the de-energize lockout tag out, which will have a dependency on the manlift delivery, so we'll add that in. Number 3, we will actually replace the sightglass, and that cannot be done until the de-energize lockout tag out is completed, so we'll add that dependency. And number 4, we will now re-energize the system once the sightglass is replaced, so that dependency gets added. And finally, we will now release the manlift, and we'll go ahead and add a dependency there to do that after the sightglass is replaced. Okay, so here we have the whole setup from the deliver manlift to lockout tag out, replacing the sightglass, the re-energizing of the system, and releasing the manlift. And when we click on the parent task, we can see each of the steps here in this card, starting at 4:30 all the way to 9:15 in the evening. And once we go on the mobile phone and we go to that same asset, we can see the schedule of today's tasks on that asset, starting again at 4:30 with the manlift delivery, going all the way down to the manlift release. You can see that all the tasks are not ready except for the first one that is open to work on for one of the vendors to deliver the manlift. So let's go ahead and accept the lockout tag out task since that's assigned to me. And once I accept that, we should see a visual change in the admin. So there you go. My name now has a green check mark next to it, as well as in the mobile phone, the task has a green check mark instead of a clock that's waiting for the acceptance. But I still can't work on the lockout tag out since the manlift is not delivered, and say I need that manlift to actually get to the location of the lockout tag out. So let's go ahead and simulate the completion of that manlift delivery. We'll go ahead and resolve it. We'll put in some notes for the next man up saying, hey, the manlift's been delivered. Why don't you go ahead and proceed with the lockout tag out? And we'll send that in. Then we can update that. And once it's updated, we'll see the change on the admin, and you can also see that my task is now open for business. There it is on the web as well. So now I can click into it, and I can go look at that dependent task, which was the manlift delivery, and I can see it's resolved. I can say, hey, did they leave any notes for me? And I can see that, and it said, yep, they said go ahead and proceed with the lockout tag out. So now I can go arrive on site and do my lockout tag out. So here we go. I'm going to go and complete my lockout tag out. And before I do, I will go ahead and see the comments, put some of my own comments in saying I am completing the lockout tag out. Then I will go ahead and attach a picture of the lockout tag out. So I got one here on my computer that I'll just take a quick snap of. There you go, danger, locked out. And we'll add that in, and now that becomes the on the record trail for that task so that everybody can see it. Now I will go ahead and resolve the task. All right, so the task is now resolved. You can see it's there under my resolved tasks. It's also been updated on the web. now what we'll do is the job is now ready for the sightglass to be replaced. So let's fast forward through that. Let's pretend it's already been accepted by the field personnel who need to replace the sightglass. We'll just skip ahead to the resolve and we'll update that. Now once that's resolved, we are now ready to move on to re-energize. So I can take my re-energize task as the operator. You can see I haven't accepted it yet. There's still a clock icon on it, but I will go and see the dependent task. It's been resolved. We'll minimize it and go back in, and then we will accept it. And this time, once it goes open, confirm the open on the web. There it is. And this time I will just swipe to resolve. There we go. And now that is resolved. It'll update on the web here shortly. There we go. And now we're on the last step. So let's simulate that real quick and finish up this sightglass replacement job. This is to release the manlift. So this one didn't need an accept, so it went directly to open once the dependent task was resolved. We will just go ahead and resolve that. Go ahead and press update. Now we can see the entire job has been completed, all the way from manlift delivery through to releasing the manlift. So similarly, we can do many other types of workflows with parallel and series tasks for many other different jobs. So I hope you enjoyed today's demo, and do reach out and contact us if you have any questions. Thank you.